What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and it's been a real quiet week and a half since Season 2 started for Black Ops Cold War, but I do have a real spicy video here for you guys tonight. To start off the week real strong with some information, we're going to be talking about new modes, bundles, a free DLC weapon, and more. Definitely stay tuned. Now, something could still happen towards the end of this week on March 11th. Not only is it the ending of the Zombies Outbreak event in Verdansk, but it's also the 1-year anniversary since Warzone release, so we could start getting some marketing tomorrow for the next big thing, whether it's the nuke event or the Treyarch Warzone map. Something big's gonna happen in Warzone within April, so I'm really excited for that. I'll keep you guys updated if any marketing does drop tomorrow. But also in the background, you're gonna see some gameplay of myself on a friend's account, Mr. Baker. I was helping him finish his Dark Matter grind in multiplayer and managed to get this crazy gameplay on Nuketown, so I went back on theater mode to pick it up for you guys. Hopefully you enjoy it, but shout out to Mr. Baker if he's watching this video. He is an absolute legend. But before we jump into the news, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, because about 70% of you that watch my videos aren't subscribed. So make sure you guys get notifications every time I update you on Black Ops Cold War. But real quickly, I wanted to run an idea by you guys that I've had for quite some time now. I wanted to do a long-term podcast, which I might call the Bombcast. It's a bit cheesy, but I like the name. And I was thinking of doing it maybe every Wednesday or every Sunday live here on the channel for you guys. And there are just some things I want to get off my chest regarding content creation, future DLC, the community, and a bunch of other non-Call of Duty related things as well that aren't suited for a regular videos commentary. So let me know in the comments if that's something you guys want to see here on my channel. I would love to do it with some co-hosts, some guests. I would make it as spicy as possible every single week for you guys. But now when it comes to the new information we got today, so we ended up getting an Activision blog post that did contain some exciting news, but again, nothing was mentioned about Warzone or Outbreak, so maybe something else will be announced tomorrow. That's just my guess as of now, but they did confirm that a St. Patrick's Day event is dropping on March 11th for Black Ops Cold War, and it's a St. Patrick's variant of the stockpile mode. So as they officially said, the fan favorite multiplayer mode is coming to Black Ops Cold War with an Irish twist. Players can collect shamrocks dropped by their enemies and deliver them to the pot of gold to earn points for their team, or pick up shamrocks dropped by eliminated teammates to deny enemies the chance to score. First team to reach a score limit wins in this limited time mode. St. Patrick's stockpile will be available at 10 AM Pacific on March 11th through March 18th. Be on the lookout for a more traditional stockpile mode to appear after this week as well. So I think St. Patty's Day is on March 17th, so we have a good week and a half before the actual holiday. But as of right now, nothing has been able to top the St. Patrick's event from World War II. That was just something else, right? With the little leprechaun running around. And if you guys aren't familiar with that mode, if you killed the leprechaun in that multiplayer mode, I think it was a regular game of Kill Confirmed or something. If you killed the leprechaun, though, it would give you all of your streaks in that match instantly. And it was just absolutely insane. I love that mode to death. And Sledgehammer just killed it with holiday events back during that season, but maybe we'll see something like that at some point next year for Call of Duty 2021 if Sledgehammer does indeed return. But we also got confirmation of some other content. So they mentioned that Face Off will move from the featured playlist to Quick Play to make room for more modes coming later in Season 2. That's pretty exciting. But now when it comes to bundles, they first up mentioned that on March 14th, players can get the Montezuma's Curse, a 9-item Mastercraft bundle built around a Mayan theme. The centerpiece is the Ultra Mayan Malediction, hope I said that right, a jungle-colored, high-capacity SMG Mastercraft that's built to bring the heat, and there's other content included in the bundle as well, as you can read on screen, along with 2 tier skips for the Battle Pass. So quite a bit of content in the bundle itself. It's probably going to cost $2,400 if I had to guess, but I think I went over the Montezuma's Curse a good month and a half ago, so this one's been in the making for quite some time now. The only problem is I already have 2 Mastercrafts for the Bullfrog, or the PP Bison, however you want to call it in Cold War multiplayer. I have the Greek Fire and the Blue Tracer Great Pacific for the same weapon, so I'm probably not going to pick up the Montezuma's Curse, but if you don't have a skin for it, might as well grab this one. The way I'm looking at it right now is if I don't have a skin or a Mastercraft for a certain weapon and a bundle releases for it, I'll consider it, but I'm not going to get 3 or 4 skins for the same weapon. There's just no point in that. Now, they also mentioned a St. Patrick's Tracer pack called the Lucky, dropping on March 16th, a 5-item bundle that's sure to make it your lucky day. Included in the pack are 2 legendary weapons, the Shalala LMG and the Wheelad Assault Rifle, a Pot of Gold Charm, and a Battle for the Richest calling card, along with a Lucky Frag sticker. So Prestigious Key already had some gameplay of this pack by mistake. I think it popped up in Warzone by accident or something. So he has gameplay of this Green Tracer St. Patrick's pack thanks to a glitch in Verdansk. But you know what's cool about this is that we only had 1 Green Tracer pack in the past, and it was for the, I think it was the Bulldozer skin that came with an M16 and a Howler, which came in Green Tracer rounds. But I think it makes sense to get at least 1 more Green Tracer pack for St. Patrick's Day. But there you have it for the bundles. Now we're also going to be getting a free DLC weapon on March 11th, so a little over a day and a half from now, we'll be seeing the Tool of War bundle. And before I even start with that, just know that it comes with the E-Tool melee weapon. You can lock it for free through the following challenge on March 11th using the knife. Kill 3 enemies without dying in different matches. We don't know the exact number of matches you have to play, but right now you just have to grab a knife and kill 3 enemies without dying in multiple different matches. So we'll see the exact number on March 11th, but that is the free way to unlock the E-Tool. There is a paid version of the E-Tool through this bundle called the Tool of War. It's a Garcia-centric bundle which features the epic Bunker Buster melee weapon blueprint for the E-Tool, and it's also the first blueprint for the latest melee in Black Ops Cold War Season 2. Comes with a revolutionary Garcia skin, the Pinch Reticule, and a rare Cuban Lynx. It's a watch, as well as a new charm and sticker as well. So I wouldn't really invest my money into any blueprints or skins, bundles I should say, for any melee weapons, unless it comes with a real cool skin. So I don't know what Garcia looks like in this bundle, but we'll have to wait and see in the next couple of days. But there you have it, a free weapon is dropping over on March 11th. It was of course on the Season 2 roadmap as well. So there's other content on that roadmap that hasn't dropped yet. They could just drop the remaining content periodically over the next few weeks to keep the game fresh, right? I think that's a smart move, but they could also save a majority of the remaining content and wait until a reloaded Season 2 update at some point, I would say in about a month's time. We got that with Season 1, and if they do that again, keep in mind they'll drop another roadmap just for Season 2 Reloaded, which will contain other surprises and bonuses that weren't announced a couple of weeks back. Keep your eyes open for that, but something that I'm sure you guys probably forgot about by now is Miami Strike. A daytime variant of the map itself is dropping at some point in Season 2. We just don't know when. It just says in season as of now, and I'm okay with the idea if they do that with maps that aren't as popular, such as Miami. I tried playing Miami quite a few times now, and it's not the worst map in the world. It's just a bit horrendous when it comes to some modes in the game. It plays best with objective modes like VIP, and what is the other mode? Dropkick. But playing gun game on it, I don't know, man. It just was not it. I've never played a match of gun game, at least in Cold War, where people just weren't moving. You couldn't see anything. It was super slow gameplay. I just wasn't a fan of it whatsoever. But maybe daytime Miami could change things up a bit. Not only is it getting a daytime variant, but they're also changing up the layout of the map as well, closing up some areas, opening up some others. It'll change the gameplay dramatically, which I'm excited about, but I'm just hoping we only get it for a couple of maps in game over the rest of the DLC season. In Black Ops 4, it felt like overkill when just about every big update brought us a weather variant of a core multiplayer map. I wanted to see new maps, but we ended up getting just rehashed core maps in the game with different weather, different lighting. Some of them worked, some of them didn't, but you know, updates like that with weather variants feel like they're suited for a year 2 of basic content for a Call of Duty, not a primetime year 1 update, if you guys know what I'm saying. So if we get a couple more of these throughout the DLC season of Cold War, I won't be against it, but as of right now, Miami I think is an acceptable map to do that with, just to see if the community likes it a little bit better. As they officially said with Miami though, rise and shine Miami, because soon it will be time to infiltrate Ocean Park Drive during the day with the sun glistening off the colorful murals of Miami's South Beach neighborhood. Miami Strike will focus the action into a smaller daytime rendition of the original map. Whether it's a white knuckle game of TDM or a tense hardpoint battle, the heat is always on in the streets of Miami. So I'm looking forward to this. Miami is also a combined arms map as of now as well, and it plays okay on there, but I would say for the most part I'm not a huge fan of the map whatsoever. Even Onslaught doesn't play great on it, and that's not saying much, but still, you would think that at least a Zombies LTM would play decent on a map like that. But now we have some updates regarding future content as well. So I do have a planned Season 3 video that I'll be dropping tomorrow, and we're going to be talking about all the upcoming maps, weapons, operators that we know of as of today. But with that, there's something I wanted to bring up, which I'll go in more detail with in plenty of future videos. I've been seeing a lot of rumors lately regarding a TranZit remake dropping in Season 3. Here's what I'll say about that, to clear the air about any rumors that you guys are confused about. Back before the reveal of Die Maschine, I want to say a good 2 weeks before that, we saw a big info dump of Black Ops Cold War Zombies information. All of it was correct regarding the weapons, the skill upgrades, the crystals, the map names. We heard about Die Maschine, Firebase, Dead Ops Arcade 3. All of that information in the dump was correct, but there was one specific sentence that said TranZit won't be available on launch. There may have been a plan at some point to drop TranZit at release of Black Ops Cold War Zombies, since it's been done for quite some time now. There were versions of the Victus maps done for Black Ops 4, which of course got put on hold. So they could drop any day now, right? Season 3 could be the season when we see some remakes like that for Victus, but that rumor that is, I want to say 6 months old now, right? It's a really old info dump that we got. People are looking at it now and saying, okay, it says TranZit won't be available on launch. That means it'll be dropping guaranteed throughout some point of the Black Ops Cold War season, and that's a fair assumption to make, but it doesn't mean anything about Season 3 whatsoever. There was also somebody in a Call of Duty Discord who ended up dropping leaked images of Die Maschine, which you guys probably know the images by now. They looked pretty fake, very low res, but they were legit. They were of Die Die Maschine right outside of Nocturne Toten. That person, I'm not sure who he was, maybe a QA tester or some secret dev, somebody who had info out there. He also went ahead and said that TranZit wasn't scheduled for Black Ops Cold War, at least not right now. So yeah, the map could drop in the future, but there are rumors going around that it's Season 3, and I'm like, that just never was confirmed, rumored, leaked. Not sure where that came from, but as you guys know, when it comes to me, I'm not trying to leak anything. I just report the news. Sometimes leaks are in the news, so we talk about them, but when it comes to stuff like that, it's real sensitive information that hasn't been mentioned in many months now. There was a big info dump before the Die Maschine reveal with the name of the map, and when I first saw it, I was like, wait, Die Maschine? How do you say this? It was Die Maschine, but, you know, we were all confused. We're like, wait a second, a Nocturne Toten remake for the start of Black Ops Cold War Zombies. It seemed unreal at the time, but it was all legit, and again, in that list of information was a mention of TranZit, but there's no indication that it was a Season 3 map whatsoever. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave all your thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on the brand new DLC bundles, new content updates, the free weapon? Leave all your thoughts down below in the comments. Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everyone.